first beaver in Sandy's track is back. So we've got one New York beav back. Now we're just waiting for Cade and Lori. Slowly but surely, we're finding our normal again. New York has been a really sad place ever since the storm. We all knew it was going to be big, but I don't think anyone was prepared, to deal with a storm that big, that leveled so much of New York and New York City. I have friends that still can't get into their apartments, and won't be able to for a month and a half. Some people don't even have homes. So I'm so thankful for the fact that I just lost power and nothing else. I was able to stay with friends, both my girlfriend and I. And now I have power, I have internet, I have my life, My life is kind of getting back to normal, so that's good. Lori has her power back. Cade is also all good, so we're all good. It was definitely a scary time, and no doubt our thoughts, everyone that was affected by the storm, we're thinking about you. So that is Sandy. And now on to this week's topic, which is about infatuation from a little beav to their camp counselor. And so the reason why this was picked and the reason why I chose it was because I think on some level, every one of us have been there. So it's kind of like, when you fall in love with your straight best friend, and that is a rite of passage. So is absolutely being head over heels, obsessive, stalkerish, infatuated with someone. Always, I have yet to meet one GLBTQ person who has not been through that. So, for starters, we have all been there. And for secondaries, after starters, if it is possible to reel it in, I would reel it in, because it just hurts. It hurts because you get obsessed and you get focused and you get, just like that's all you could think of. And it's not like, and I know this is gonna be tough, but in these sort of situations, nothing really comes from it. It's just kind of like it's almost like you need to focus all your lesbian energy onto something, and this is what you end up doing. Like, you end up kind of picking someone that you, as AJ mentioned, that you admire, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, how wonderful and amazing is this person? And like AJ, when I went through this, we didn't have the tools of stalking ability like you guys do today. Like, there was no Facebook, there was no Google, there was none of this. So our stalking was a little less invasive. I think now you could get pretty invasive, which is kind of scary for both people. So, for anyone that's going through that time where they're just like incredibly obsessed over an individual, gosh, it's so hard to pull away. But if you can, just, I fear once you get obsessed over it and you cross that friend line, you lose that friendship. And if this is someone that means a lot to you, you want to keep them as a friend. So if you can, try to focus that lesbian energy onto something else, like a sport or a GLBTQ group, something that allows you to just have this incredible gayness pushed elsewhere. I don't know how else to explain it, but I think it's because we just, especially when you're younger, you just have so much inside you, and it's easy to get so focused on an individual. So yeah, I know, man, I've been there with the camp counselor, with teachers, with best friends, with just women. I get it. I so get it. But if you can, take a step back and realize, this is a great, wonderful person, but I have to respect her privacy. You know, she was so, it sounds like she was so sweet and kind, and you know, I'm straight and I'm so flattered, but, you know, this can't go anywhere. And you just have to kind of respect that and find someone who it can go somewhere with and it can develop into a healthy relationship. So if you can, just scale back on the stalking a bit and focus that energy elsewhere. So that is my opinion. And on that note, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I will see you next week. Bye guys.